Well, I survived last night. It was 30 degrees last night, below freezing. So I survived it. And you know I survived it very well. Oh my gosh. I had out, here's my sleeping bag. I pulled it out, and what I did was I put 2 of my blankets on my Sherpa and then a wool blanket on top of that. I wore my hoodie. In fact, I've got everything right here. What I did was I wore a 32-degree shirt under, because this is a large hoodie. Wore this, then I wore this, and I tied it. I didn't put it on because I didn't put the hoodie on because I have my hair bonnet that I wear to protect my hair. It's satin lined. So I had this on my head. I wear this every night. Protects your hair. I'm really taking care of my hair. So I had my hoodie on. I got everything off the bottom of me. I've got to have my feet and my legs free. I've heard a lot of people say that. I'm not sure why, but I guess we want to protect more the organs area. But no, I don't. I think we move our feet and our legs around more than we do our upper body. I'm trying to analyze why don't people like to wear something below? But, well, I crawled in and I wasn't going to zip it up. I thought, oh yeah. I zipped it up all the way, and then it's got like a Velcro that goes across so it won't come back down. There's a string, and I pulled that so that it was a little bit, not too tight. And I'll tell you what, I just used one pillow. That's all I used was one. I got rid of the other ones. I did fine. I'm a side sleeper, so I went from side to side. I was very cozy, warm, not too hot, but there was no cold going on. I could feel it on my face, and it felt good. I could feel that it was cold out here. But I did have a question, and I want to read this. It's from Janice Doster. Yes, I've answered your questions before. I recognize your name, Janice. You said, what if you have to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom? I don't use a bathroom. I use my pee container. If I had to, I didn't want to, and I didn't have to, but I would have to climb out and, use my pee bottle. My pee bottle. It's a pee bottle. Any self-respecting nomad has a pee bottle, right? Unless you're in some class A, or something like that, or a fifth wheel, or a large trailer. But even a lot of those people, they don't use their bathroom because they don't want to deal with gray water. Black water. Oh yeah, black water. Gray water is like from your sink, yeah. And then she says, could you go to your daughter's home? Oh, she says, best sleep in your pants. Well, that I didn't do, no. Could you go to your daughter's home? I could. I don't want to. I mean, if I was going to do anything, I'd go get a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to sleep in my daughter's house. That doesn't sit well with me at all. And I wouldn't be comfortable. I've got my bed right here. This is my house. I'm Minivan Lee, and I live in my minivan, and I love it. Oh, yeah, I love it. And if you've been following me, you know that. So I did just fine. I didn't do just fine. I did excellent. So I made it through, and I had a good time with it. So so then I had to get up, right? My alarm went off. So what I did was I had to climb out. I just said, go for it, girl. No, here's what I did. I had to pee. So I did have to pee. Then I reached over, turned my car on, and I got under again. I got under and waited about 3 minutes. The car warms up. These are newer cars. So the car warmed up. And then I put it on heat and folded up everything and got dressed and drove where I needed to go. There you go. Easy. But I will tell you, there was ice on because sleeping in a closed area like this causes condensation because I'm breathing. It's moisture and I'm breathing. So it creates condensation, and the condensation on my window wasn't too bad, but it did freeze a little bit. So I did have to kind of run my car before I could drive, and I went to wipe it down, and it was like, it wasn't a big cake of ice, but it was frosted, yeah. And the outside was a little frosted too because it rained yesterday. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? Yeah, it worked out great, and tomorrow's going to be the same. Tonight it's going to get down to like 29, 30, and you know, rinse, repeat, right? I'll just repeat everything I did, and it's working out great. So then what I did was I did go to the gym. I got my shower, so that was nice, a good, nice, hot shower. Well, not too hot. I don't want to take it too hot. I don't want to dry my skin out. And definitely for my hair, I don't use hot water on my hair. To take care of it, I use just lukewarm when I'm actually washing my hair. But if I'm going to wash, I want to get my back maybe, I just kind of put my hair up and I get my back. And so I got my hair washed and kind of pampered myself, did my nails, pretended like I was in a hotel. They have a nice dressing room too with mirrors and everything. So I kind of, after my shower, I went in there, and it was really nice. To the McDonald's that's close here. I really like this one McDonald's. I say it's really close here, like, you know. It's really close here, everybody, so, you know, as if you know that. I walked in, and it was freezing, and all the employees had full coats on, and they were just so cold. And so I'm looking around, and I heard them talking. I said, yeah, it is really cold in here. What's going on? And they said, well, the manager won't let us change anything. And then they said, the air conditioning's on. I said, what? I said, no, that's not right. I said, who's the manager? I want to speak to the manager. And they said, well, she's not, the general manager isn't here, but I'm a manager. I said, you're a manager? Call her. Just call her. And, because nobody was in there. There was one fella in there. It was so cold in there. And I said, this is horrible because it's really a nice McDonald's. You can really relax. They got comfortable chairs. And I was just going to sit there and work on some things and drink coffee and get a senior coffee. Well, he said, well, she won't let us call. I said, okay, well, let me just say this about that. I said, I'm going to give them a review, and I'll make sure that, I'll make sure that everybody knows that I'm complaining about the actual general manager. That's not right for your employees that have to work in those conditions. I really, seriously. And I said, and she's losing money because nobody's here. Nobody's going to stay here. Well, they were using a drive-thru. So it all worked out great because I thought, well, I'm going to go to Bread and Butter Diner. It's a family diner. Went there a lot last year, really spent time there. And so I went there, and when I walked in, Connie looked at me, and she's like, oh my gosh. We waved. She said, come over my section. And I sat there, and she came over, and she says, wow. She says, I didn't know how to get a hold of you. I wanted you to come in. She's been watching my videos. She said she watches them all the time with her son. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, that's so sweet. So I really want to mention that if you're in Tucson, go visit Bread and Butter. It's a wonderful diner. It's more of an old-fashioned diner, family owned, family run, and like they have no problem with waitresses or waitresses. They want to be there. It's that pleasant. They want to be there. It's not huge, but the food is good, and the owners are wonderful. Well, she says, I'm going to buy you breakfast. So she came over and talked here and there, and we talked about a few things, and yeah. So I told her, well, I'll be back. I said I was kind of nervous about coming just because, you know, it would bring up memories, but it all worked out great, and I told her I'll be back. And she says, I see you at the park. She goes, but I don't want to come knock on. She goes, I figured that's you. So I said, we exchanged phone numbers. And yeah, it worked out great. So shout out to Connie and shout out to Bread and Butter. So really, seriously, it's a wonderful place. And I'll tell you what, I almost got pie, but I went ahead and got a breakfast. They have somebody come in early morning, I mean like wee hours in the morning, and they bake pies. Wonderful, with good homemade crust. It's like, like what Mom would make, what Grandma would make, what I would make, for the crust. So yes. Walmart. 4 oranges. 4 of these. They're so juicy looking. Oh my gosh. It's freezing outside. Tomorrow it's going to get down to 30 degrees. And it's going to rain today. Look at those gray skies. Oh my gosh. So that means with the rain, it's going to bring, it's just going to be bone chilling. Yeah. I got some more of sandwich bags. I was out. Apples. These are beauties. Honey Crisp. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Fat, juicy. Honey Crisp. I got 7 of them. That way I don't have to go back and get any more. Okay. Big thing of cheese. Cheese. I'm hungry. Now I kind of laid off on tuna because one of you alerted me that it had a lot of mercury and stuff like that. But I got 7 of them. They were on sale. So I got the ginger and sesame and lemon pepper. And I'll eat it sparingly. And then I got some more vitamin gummies. I like the gummies better than the pills. What do you think? Give me, I need your help with that. I want your opinions because I don't know. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, are these okay? Are gummies okay? Am I getting my vitamins in the gummies? Or, I don't know. It's just, I think I'm so used to taking, the pill, the vitamin, but I've been loving the gummies better. Okay, so what do you think? Are they the same? I mean, do they have vitamins in them on either of them? Do they have vitamins in them anymore? Okay, I've been staying away from flour products, grains a lot, but I just wanted some crackers. You know what I like to do with these every once in a while is, I remember when I lived in a house, I would make coffee, and I wasn't hungry for a meal, but I wanted something to tide me over. So I would just dunk in a cracker very quickly and eat the cracker. Speaking of coffee, I have some left from early this morning. I'm at church. I'm in the parking lot. I went to the gym. Didn't do a whole lot, but I went and I stretched and did a couple of machines. Then I went to Walmart, and now I'm in the church parking lot waiting for church to begin in about a half hour. Okay? And I love these crackers. They're just good. So I got them. They used to have like a tall, thin box, and you could pick different crackers. This one has, I just love them. Poppy seeds. pepper, poppy and pepper, and sea salt, and yeah, they're just really good. I don't have room to store these in here. It's just too much. But I think these, I'll take one packet out. I like to get these, they're more expensive, but I can use only one packet at a time. And I think I'll put them maybe back in the garage area. I'll just lay them on top so they don't get crushed. And these I might baggie up and put, somewhere. So I'll get rid of the box. That's how Minivan Lee rolls, right? She's always economizing her space. I covet my space. I relish the space that I have in here. I do not like to feel crowded in. I don't like that. Okay, let's move on. I did get 2 more of these. I have quite a bit in my storage unit, but I don't feel like going today or tomorrow, so I want to make sure I have enough. The one time I went to Walmart, I couldn't find them for almost like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, they didn't have regular avocados. They said, I asked, and they said there was no shipment. They didn't come in the shipment. So what I did was I got these. Now what is happening with these are not organic. These are just regular. I found the softest ones. And so these are, this was like $4, so $1 a piece. Whereas the other ones were 50 cents. And then I looked over, and these are organic ones. There we go. There's the picture. Organic. There's 3 of them, and they were $3, $2.98. So yeah, this is so basically these are $1 a piece. And this is what these look like. Yeah, I really like my avocados. I like to have 1, maybe 2 a day. That's why I thought I better get a couple packs. Okay, the rest are cans. Let me show you what I got. This is very odd, but I remember, I don't know how it's going to taste. I'm sure it's not all that great, but, I don't cook. So, like, if I was living in a house on this chilly, cold Tucson winter day, I probably would make chili. I would have made chili yesterday and baked some bread, but I thought these looked pretty good, so... Another sip of coffee. I'll put it away. I don't think I'm going to eat it today, but I did get 4 of these. These were 88 cents. Now, I could have got a bigger can. I think it'd be great value, and I could have got one of these, but I thought I'd get these little Pop Top, a great little munchie. If I'm hungry, I don't want to eat too much, and the beans are good. So I got 4 of these. These were on sale. Sometimes these get expensive. This was only $1. Cream of mushroom soup. I do prefer the Campbell's brand. Some peas. Yesterday I had some peas and chicken and some ranch dressing. So I wanted to replace my peas. Green beans. Makes a nice meal with some chicken, or I could just put some vinegar and oil on it and put some herbs on it, and I've got like almost like a bean salad. So there's some more of the beans. And what else did I get? I'm loving these diced potatoes. Now you can almost make, if you have dressing and you got a little bit of mustard and some vinegar, you could almost make like a potato salad out of this, right? I mean, this is really your basic starter. You cook the potatoes and then you dice them. But see, this is already here. 96 cents. One more green beans. I just want to stock up a little bit. Oop, there's my 4th can of pork and beans. I do like this, the mixed vegetable medley. One of the reasons I like them because it has lima beans in them. And it's a good variety. I love the taste of this. And last, I think I got 6. I still have some, but I want to make sure. Whoops. I'm so used to checking it out. Where's the scanner? Scan it, You're not the scanner. Okay, yeah, chicken. $1.26 still. Hasn't gone up that yet in a while, so. But it is very, very cold. Now I'm going to put all of this away before church. Yeah, I've got time. It's right over here. I've got time, and I can kind of break some of this stuff up, my crackers, and let's move on to the next, okay? Finally, it's off to the gym, and I'm gonna go work out with my daughter. I haven't been to the gym yet today except for my shower. I had so much to do. I've been having so much fun today. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, it's important to have a plan on these. Now, this isn't extreme weather, but I will say that in Arizona, you know, I think our blood is a little bit thinner than what you have in on the east. So when it gets down to 30 degrees for Arizonans, that's really cold for us because we're not used to it. So I know you might say, well, it's 17 here. What a baby. No, it really is a little bit different. Now, I know we all could be in Minnesota, you know, up in upper Minnesota, where it gets like 17 below. That's when your car starts breaking. I remember Jack was in Minnesota working two winters ago up in Digi-Key, and he was constantly having to replace hoses because they would just freeze and crack. Wow. Yeah. So, okay. Till tomorrow, everybody, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps to subscribe, and check to make sure you are subscribed. That glitch is still going on, and it's unsubscribing people. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, and go to minivanlee.com for products, and if you want to give me a gift. So there you go. I will see you tomorrow. A new subject, something new.